It's the little things, man. But yeah, we had good work today. It was Sunday, but it was a typical Monday practice for us. Um, Guys were sharp. We had good meetings, good tempo to the practice. Um, really our second Monday type because we did the same thing last Wednesday, and so we're moving right along. I really like our attitude. It's really going to be about our preparation, what we put into it, our attention to detail, our focus, just really focusing on, knowing the game plan, knowing our opponent, putting that work in, and so it was a good start to the week.
Without giving anything away with game plan, what would have just been your general impressions of CSU as you watched them all day?
I think they're very well coached. I think they have some really good players on both sides of the ball. They're physical and they play with good energy. And I like the way they're coached. I like the way they play.
Coach Bubble the other day at the event in Denver was kind of joking. He hopes you're spending a lot of time worrying about Air Force right now. How much time have you guys really spent on CSU as you prepared for this? When did you really start preparing for this?
We spent quite a bit of time on CSU, and and so we're going to be prepared. And we laid out the scouting report, and the game plan is unfolding. Every day, and we've got corrections we have to make, and so we'll make those, and then we'll move on to the next phase of game planning, and we'll just go throughout the week like that. Just one day at a time, staying focused, and but yeah, there's been no lack of preparation for these guys.
There's been a lot of learning for your team since you've gotten here. The new schemes, new playbooks, all that kind of stuff. 5 days from the first game, how do you feel your team is with their understanding?
The hard work is paying off, and I feel the team coming together, not just assignment-wise, but from a chemistry standpoint. The leaders have started to emerge, and we have really good energy. We work with a purpose. Everyone knows like what we're out here to do, what's ahead of us, and what the focus is for that day. And we've gotten better in terms of knowledge of our schemes, technique and fundamentals, and just overall team discipline, chemistry, attention to detail, how we do things. The culture of our team has really changed over this course of time, and I like where we are right now. We're not anywhere where we need to be. I mean, it's still a work in progress, and it's going to always be that way. We're never going to be satisfied, but we have made progress.
What do you like about Dimitri Stanley in that punt return role?
I like him because he's a dynamic player. He's got really good ball skills. He's got good speed. He's a strong runner. He's got good judgment, good decision making, and we have several guys who can return punts. And so, he's a really good skill guy, and it's important to him. He cares a lot about it.
Do you believe in anything kind of like just first game of the season jitters that hang over a team? And if so, what is the key to kind of having the smoothest transition from practice to a game that's going to show up in the win and loss column?
Yeah, I told the guys there's a difference between, having anxiety going into a game and feeling pressure. And anxiety comes from knowing that you're not prepared, knowing that you haven't done the work, knowing that you haven't really done everything that it takes to prepare to play a game, and then you go into a game and you're anxious because you're not quite ready. Pressure is different to me. Pressure to me is a privilege. When you're doing something special, something important, there's going to be a certain amount of pressure involved, but pressure makes you better. And I told the players, I said, I've been coaching 23 years and I've never gone into a game where I haven't felt some pressure. That's normal, but that's okay. As long as you know that you're prepared and you're ready to face whatever comes your way, then you can go out there and have fun and play fast. And this is going to be a rules game. We know what they've done on tape, both sides of the ball and special teams, but we're expecting to see some unscouted looks. So especially going to a first game, it's a rules game where you just have to apply your rule, within that scheme. And to cover that play or to execute that play and be able to adjust and apply your rules as the game unfolds. And so I don't anticipate any anxiousness or anxiety from this team. It shouldn't be that way, but there will be some pressure, and that's okay.
When you are
Sorry, you have some open scholarships Are there any plans, or have you done anything with those as far as giving to walk-ons or anything like that?
Yeah, we haven't finalized any of that yet. That may happen, it may not, and just kind of remains to be seen. So we'll keep you posted on that.
When you are just playing with your rules, going by kind of like by the book, does that get predictable for the other team?
No. We have enough schemes, and where we have variety and diversity in our schemes, and it's when you apply your rule, it basically says no matter everything that we do is sound versus every formation that they have or every motion adjustment they have. We have rules for every coverage. It's the same thing on offense, whether it's a blitz or a certain front, and they may line up in something that they haven't shown on tape, but just apply your rule to what you see in play to play.
Far down on your list of priorities, but how have you gone about picking the uniform combinations for the season?
Yeah, I've picked all the uniforms already for the whole season. I did that in the summer, and so that's already in the books. We're not worried about that. Yeah.
Kind of in the same vein, I think this is the first time we've seen you in the baseball cap instead of the big sun hat.
The sun
Any
hat.
reason for that?
The straw hat.
Yeah.
That's a camp hat.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't see that hat again until next camp. Yeah. That's what's that?
It's game week.
Yeah, this is game week. So I used to never wear a hat, but now that I'm bald, I need some coverage.